What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin in this video. It is Friday, the 11th of October. We are about 3.5 hours into the new day, sitting at prices at $60,600 or thereabout. Had a low yesterday of $58,800. I do believe we have lower to go. I think if we take this last discernible low to the last discernible high that we had, base the fib range off of this here. We found support around the 382 just below it. That's very common on the first pass. Rejecting the 236. This kind of maneuver is like patented to take you down to the 61869. That might not be the right word, but it's very common, very likely when you see this maneuver and then you break back below the 382 like this. It's very common that you're going to see the 61869. Right. The fact that we even found support at the 0.5 and we're up here is a miracle. Normally you just drop straight through. But I do think we find support here. It's very common, just like I said, from the 382 to the 236 to reject and go down here. It's also very common to bounce there, go up to the 0.5 or the 382, find resistance and build down. Or this could be the low itself. You would know if you get above the 382 and you don't find resistance. That's how you know that that's the low. On that path to breaking above the 382, you might find resistance on it first and then break above it. That's okay. It's not a bad thing to find resistance on it. It just is a good thing to break above this 382. But before we get to the 382, we're going to get to the 61869 zone, which is at about $57.9 thousand to $56.9 thousand. In that range, that's where we're going. We're at 60,581 right now. I very much believe this will happen probably over the next week. I think that's been the going prediction over the past few days now. So I'm thinking before halfway through the month. It's the 11th right now. Halfway is about 4 days, 5 days from now. So it's going to happen soon, man. Over the coming days, we're going to reach that. That'll be the low. I think from there, from about halfway through the month, whether it's like the 13th of October, the 18th of October, whatever time it is, whatever day it is, from that point on, the rest of the month will be nothing but upside. It'll be phenomenal, and I do think that we will close this month in the green. We will close it in the green and potentially even at new all-time highs. It'll be phenomenal. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just my going prediction this month. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say, guys. Other than that, 4-hour RSI doesn't look the best. Getting overbought. Overbought zone last time you were overbought was over here, right? Overbought, lower highs. Not a good combination. Volumes picking up as you're moving down. Staying below the 50, living in the oversold zone, right? I don't know. I don't like the 4-hour. I think it does look like it wants to go lower. The daily certainly looks like it wants to go lower. It would make sense, right? We were supposed to find support here, and we've broken this trend now. If today closes green, there's some hope that we could move up from here, but I do believe the 4-hour suggests we want to go down. The 1-hour has hidden bearish divergence, building volume as you're moving down, suggesting we want to go down. So I expect today to close red. Once it closes red, we're below the 40 on this RSI, officially really breaking this little uptrend that we had in the RSI, and that should allow us to have access down to that 58.9K, 50, what was it, 50, was it 57, 56, what was it? 57.9K to 56.9K area. I do expect that we'll bounce off of the oversold zone. I don't think we'll go into it like this. We'll bounce like this. Maybe we dip into it just a little bit, but after that, upside. Until then, downside. Nothing else to say. It'll be soon. It could happen as early as today or tomorrow, but probably I would think in like the next 3 or 4 days. Or 5 days. But that's all I got, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. A little bit of downside, then some upside, and a lot of upside to go, honestly. So the end of the year is going to be phenomenal. We're almost at that point where the real good stuff happens, you guys. It's here. It's right around the corner. We just got to get this last little move down out of the way. That's it. I promise. Bye-bye.